Good afternoon. I'm Tommy Turner, Dean of the School of Education at Jacksonville State University. I want to thank you, first of all, for taking the few minutes of time that it will take you to listen to this video. Most of you I have never met, perhaps a few I have, and I want to take this opportunity to say thank you deeply for your collaboration in the preparation of the next generation of P-12 teachers. We cannot, that is JSU cannot, the School of Education cannot have a teacher preparation program without you. This has been an interesting month, to say the least. Only 2 to 3 weeks ago, when most of us, including you probably, were on spring break, we were talking about coming back to campus after spring break. Then we were directed by the State Department of Education that students might be able to come back this week after April the 5th. But then, within a few days, Dr. Mackey and the governor said we would be off campus, having no school for the remainder of this semester. And we would finish the semester online. Of course, Jacksonville State did the same thing. So we have been working remotely from home now since really spring break or the few days before that, as you have. I want to just thank you again for your participation with us in hosting practicum and internship students from the teacher education program. I want you to know that your service as a cooperating teacher, as a supervising teacher, can earn CEUs for you that can be credited toward renewal of your certificate. You also qualify for tuition scholarships should you pursue an additional degree or take a course for your own edification at Jacksonville State. There are tuition scholarships provided for cooperating teachers. If you have any interest in these things and pursuing them and want more information, contact the Office of Clinical Experiences. Maria Hayes is now the director of the Office of Clinical Experiences after having worked for the past year with Brandy Russell in that office. Brandy has now taken another assignment in the Office of Instructional Support here in the School of Education. And Maria was chosen to continue to head up the Office of Clinical Experiences. She has done and will continue to do a great job. I have a hunch that many of you have already heard from her in one way or another, especially since we terminated all of our field experiences earlier this year. Again, I just wanted to touch base with you. I have not met many of you, and I wanted you to see me and hear from me and know that we appreciate what you're doing. We are pursuing plans for the fall semester. We expect and hope that things will return to something of a normal situation at the beginning of fall. And students will need placements, and they will need practicum placements and internship placements in many of your classrooms, such as in the past. We're hoping that will be the case, and we're planning for that eventuality. Finally, let me say to you that we in the School of Education are here for you. Many of you are attempting to teach your students online in a remote capacity for the first time in your career. If you need assistance and support with your online instruction, we know how difficult it is to wrap your arms around that. If you need support, if you need advice, if you need ideas, if you need assistance, do not hesitate to call on us. You can certainly email me at tturner, Turner, at jsu.edu, or you can contact your department head secondary education, Emily Sims. Curriculum and instruction programs, Melinda Stobbs. Family and consumer science programs, Gina Thornburg. Our associate dean, Dr. Janet Bavanese, or me. Contact anyone for whom you have a JSU email address who works in the School of Education with your need, and we will be glad to respond to you. We have people who will be glad to mentor you, to step in side by side with you and assist you in online instruction. Some of the things that are common concerns include initiating student engagement. How do I get my students involved? How do I maintain engagement? And how can I assure that they are engaged in the process? We can help you with those things. Testing is another very important concern. Perhaps you've never given a test online. Maybe you've taken one in your own education experience, but never having given one. What are the concerns? What are the different methods? How can you assure a relative amount of honesty and responsiveness on the part of your students? What kind of tests you can best construct to indicate learning on the part of your students? And then you may have a question about content delivery. There are certainly more ways to deliver content than the way I'm doing it right now, which is using a podcast, but that is one way. There are other ways to deliver content. There are ways to help students discover content. If you have questions about content delivery and need some ideas, we're here to help you. I thank you for taking the time to watch these few moments, and I'm happy to meet you in this capacity, and we certainly look forward to our partnership in the future. We stand here side by side with you in this great enterprise of education, and we believe our best days are upon us. Call on us if we can help you. Thank you very much.